Okay, let's go wash our hands. Let's get some people in here. Oh, hi, Amy. Hi, honey. Yummies. How are you guys? I'm good. What about you? Yes, it is. The witching hours. Hi, Maggie. So, I'm thinking about doing some more PlayStation gaming. I want to know which game. Did you guys want to see PlayStation gaming again tonight? Let's do a poll. There we go. If you guys want to see gaming stream tonight, drop it in the comments, please. The stream is laggy for you? Oh, that's not good, girl. Mm. Is it really? Hmm. I'm gonna have to restart maybe. We'll see. It might be laggy because at the end of the day, I haven't made enough money to cover my internet bill. Yeah, so. Okay, maybe. Should I restart the well, not restart, but hold on. I'm wondering if you guys can probably see the stream better now. Probably see the stream better now. Okay. Okay, cool. Because I know my internet bill. Yeah, I know my internet's not been paid. I haven't made enough money to pay my internet bill. So, girl, you know exactly how that is. Shit. My internet bill is like $61 and girl, mama hasn't made shit. So, if you guys want to see PlayStation gaming, you know what? We'll do a new poll. How about this? We'll do a new poll. I don't know if I have enough to pay for PlayStation Plus, but let's see. Let's do a new poll. All right, let's do a new one. $10, same. So the old poll on PlayStation gaming, we're doing a game stream tonight. 60% said no, and 40% said yes. So let's do a new poll here. Oh shoot. PlayStation gaming. Okay, let's do a new poll. Okay. Hi, Jess Carter. Hi. Hi, honeys. Welcome. Yes, chat. You know, I was really hoping that new Switch, that Nintendo Switch that came out. Thank you, Charlotte. Thank you. I was really hoping that not the PlayStation, the new Switch that came out. I was really hoping that the new Switch would have built-in streaming features. But I can confirm to you, it doesn't. The new Switch does not have gaming features. Streaming features. Your shirt's a cute. Thank you. Thank you, Sabrina. Thank you, honey bunnies. Yeah, so. I don't know, chat. So what do you guys think? Game stream tonight or nah? Happy birthday, Slate. 3 a.m. the witching hour. It is always 3 a.m. the witching hour. Yes, honeys. Yes. So, how's everybody doing tonight? Yay! You're so beautiful. Thank you, Carter. Thank you. Oh, you're in Australia. Oh, yes. How old am I? I am 1,533 years old. I'm a witch. Oh. Yeah. Signed your petition? Yes. 25. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know. I'm trying to debate if I want to do a PlayStation stream tonight. I kind of do. I kind of don't. But again, chat, I don't have PlayStation Plus right now. I'm pretty broke, so I don't have PlayStation Plus right now. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. $12.22? Yes. So, we have 53 viewers right now and only 3 likes. We need to get these likes up. Hi, Rain. I live in Sabrinatw. I liked, yes, you guys, get those likes up. Get those likes up. Yes. Let me see. There we go. Yes. And so, what's everybody doing tonight? Yes. You know, we could do PlayStation streaming without PlayStation. We just go play on the PC version. No, right? Taquitos on bomb. Yes, you guys, keep double tapping your screen. Yes. So, what's everybody doing right now at this weed odd hours of the night? What is all you beautiful, beautiful people doing right now? Out of those colors, I like. Oh, you're just giving me 2 options. Red and purple, or maybe blue. I don't care for orange. Yeah, I don't really care for orange. Your uterus is dropping. What the? What? Oh, girl, if you don't want that uterus, shoot it over here. I'm just kidding. Well, kind of. Yeah. Well, what are they doing to you right now, Rain, in the hospital? That is a no bueno. I've been watching since honey, I haven't been streaming 2 years, but you do need a parental supervision, though. Oh, that's not good, honey. I'm hoping that your situation greatly improves, honey. You're welcome, Sabrina. You're welcome. See, it's okay to have a drink sometimes, Sabrina. You know, like for example, me, girl, I've been probably drinking probably like 4 nights out of this week, 5 nights. I think out of a whole week, I only have like 2 nights of rest. But yeah, I don't know. But it's okay. But the thing is, honey, as long as you're not doing it heavily, then you be fine, honey. Obviously, drinking's not good for any one of us completely. But hey, I know how it is. Life happens, things happen, and it sucks. Alright, let's get some PlayStation up in here. Hi, Debbie. Okay. You're welcome, Sabrina, and I'm really glad. See, this is the whole thing about my channel. My whole thing about my channel is to help other people. And to help other people, to show society that not all trannies are bad. Um, Everything about my channel is positive, right? And I'm really, really glad that I was actually able to do something about it, you know? And why isn't my PlayStation loading right now? Oh, there it is. You know what? We'll see about this PUBG. Oh, yeah, Ava. Keep doing your dreams, honey. Keep doing your damn dreams. Yeah. Well, also, too, Rain, I would actually recommend doing holistic approaches to that, too. Because you also got to remember when the doctors try to do all this crap to you after what you've been through, that can actually spread the negative thing around your body. Hula's. Oh, hi. Hi, honeys. Thank you, Sabrina. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you, sweetheart. And my PUBG is not working. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's not good, Debbie. That's not good, honeys. Uh-uh. Not good at all. Hi, Grace. I'm hoping that you feel better, Debbie. I'm hoping that you get your, what is it, your ankle? Yeah, your ankle. Hoping that you get your ankle, healed up. Yeah. So what, did you get a spring or did you actually, um, really? Crap, I can't even play PUBG on here because PUBG has, let me see. I'm pretty good. What about you, Roblox? I was wanting to go on PlayStation on the live, but I don't know about that right now, honeys, because I don't have PlayStation Plus right now. So, mm, yeah. Update girly zombies? What? What's that? Hi, Mario. Hi. How are you? Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Well, hopefully you didn't. Well, I'm thinking if it did break, you would be in a lot more pain right now if it did break, but you said it was a week ago? Hi, Anna. I done, so I know it's gonna be a full. Yeah, it might be. It might be. I saw. Hi, Ariana. Hi, Edit. Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. Sabrina. Let me get some block words in here. There we go. Marry you, your besties. You're funny. You're funny too. Amara. Is it Amara? Hi, Chloe. Well, kind of. Not really prettiest flag now, but especially how all these dudes wearing dresses kind of destroyed our community. So, yeah. What time is it? Always 3 a.m. the witching hour, honeys. Hi. Edward. Hi. Hi, Sunny. That's not good, Hugo. I'm hoping that you get the chief of police involved with that. Mm-mm. That's not good. No, I'm not going to say that. No, thank you. No, thank you. South. See, the only reason I'll move to Africa, well, the culture's pretty cool from what I've seen. I don't know shit about it, but the culture seems cool from what I've seen on YouTube and stuff like that. But um, know. I love cheetahs. And I know that Africa has a lot of cheetahs. Yes, yes. You guys get the lights up. Tap your screen. Tap your screen. Sheener. No, they won't. They don't give a shit. You know why? Because I'm respectful. You know, not all of us are Lil Latinos that you see on TikTok. And so, when they know the moral and the true things about my stories and about what real transsexuals stand up for, trying to block children from medical transitioning and to protect women from getting beat in sports by men wearing dresses, then I guarantee you 95% of the popularity, we would have respect for each other. And that's one of the reasons for my YouTube channel, is to show the world not all of us trannies are like that. So, and she and her, Raya. Puberty blockers, I'm completely against them. I think puberty blockers should be banned permanently. I don't think a 13-year-old should be going on medical transitioning, period. So, oh. Hi, Liz. There we go. Hi, honeys. There we go. My name is Mia. Hi. Trans, yes. Let me see. If it's respectful, sure. If it's not respectful, then you will get hit. Simple as that. So, just giving you fair warning. Yes, Les. Well, there's nothing really to be happy about when grown men in dresses being ruin our trans community. No, I don't, Timothy. Yeah, sure. What's your question? What age? After your puberty's already done? Definitely after your puberty has already done. There we go. Can I get pregnant? No, I'm not a biological woman. I'm a biological male. Can't change sex. You can take the hormones, you could alter your gender, because that's all what it is just altering your gender. That's all what being trans is. But you cannot change DNA. You cannot change chromosomes. You cannot change sex. Now, you could get pregnant if you get a uterus transplant. If I ever had the big buccal butts to get a uterus transplant, then yes, you could get pregnant. But, as far as I'm aware, you cannot get pregnant by intercourse. You have to have IVF. I think it's called IVF, if I remember right. We have to put the sperm through the stomach. Hi, Sophia. Any tips? Skincare? Skincare for what? So for my face, I only use CeraVe oil control. I use the green one, and I use Nivea Q10 with keratin. For the whole body, I use same thing, Nivea Q10 keratin or whatever you want to call it. And then for body washes, I try to avoid all the body washes that has all the harmful chemicals, so I use Native. Hi, Blue. Hi. I love your nails. Thank you. Actually, one of them's broken right now, but thank you. Other account. What other account? I love your dress. Thank you. Native deodorant. I haven't used that. The deodorant that I use, I've been using this for years, and it's been my go-to. But I use the Secret deodorant, aluminum-free, lavender. I use the lavender aluminum-free. Mini dress? No, it's a regular dress. It's a regular dress, honey. I live in Sabrinatw. If you're what? What? I'm doing good. What about you, Garland? Is it Tanya or Tanya? I think it's Tanya, right? I'm doing good. What about you, sweetheart? Oh, so I also have another video. I have 2 videos that have been uploaded on my channel. One video is like a little short reel. And then I have another video discussing about the big, beautiful bill that Donald Trump has been trying to pass. So you guys, in the stream description right here, when you guys get into the stream, that description that's in here in the stream, I have a link in there for a petition to ban that big, beautiful bill. I also have a petition on my YouTube channel in the posts, community posts, whatever you want to call it, to ban the big, beautiful bill. So I made like a 17-minute video about it. And so it just got uploaded, I think like 5 minutes ago. I think it completed. So I'm hoping that people will ban that big, beautiful bill. I'm hoping that people will sign this petition, and we got to get something done to ban that big, beautiful bill. So if you guys don't know, if anybody in here, if you or your family members or your friends that have free healthcare or low income insurance or free insurance, whatever you want to call it, if you guys have that, this big, beautiful bill is going to screw you guys up. So at the end of the day, if you guys don't want that to happen, then I would suggest banning that big, beautiful bill. Another thing that big, beautiful bill does, at the end of the day, this big, beautiful bill is going to improvise AI technology into government. So, Starship, just because I'm showing my cleavage, like basically like 90% of the women on YouTube, that makes it where I'm not legitimate. That's a joke. You're a joke. Right now, you're just being completely transphobic. Just because I'm a tranny, I can't show my cleavage. Got it. Am I transgender? No, I'm transsexual. Am I a woman, Jose? No, I'm a transsexual woman. Transsexual. A woman is an adult human female. I'm not an adult human female. I'm a transsexual woman. There's a difference. I'm not a full ass woman. I'm a transsexual woman. Would you let me tap? But yeah, so at the end of the day, that big, beautiful bill if you guys have insurance that is through the state, through whatever the case is, if you guys have Obamacare, Medicaid, Medi-Cal, Blue Cross, Blue Shield, all these different kind of medical insurances, and if you guys have that, or if your friends have it, or your family has it, this big beautiful bill is going to ban it. Well, not ban it, but it's gonna impact it. I don't care what because you're gonna be treated like one. Oh, thank you, Starfire. I actually like you now. I actually like you. Thank you, Starfire. Thank you. Okay, I'm cool with that. Okay, Starfire, I'm cool with that. All right, I'll take that back now. Okay, you're cool as hell. Nandi? Hi. I don't know how to pronounce that, but oh, you're fine, Sabrina. I'm pronouncing her. But yeah, so the big beautiful bill. If you guys, thank you, Jesse. If you guys want to protect your insurance, ban that big beautiful bill. If you guys want to, this stream is by what? Oh, insurance can get a lot worser. Yeah, K girl, it could be a lot worser. And thank you, Peppa Pappy. Thank you. Hi, Tashi. I subscribed. Thank you, Mia. Thank you. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. Thank you. Let me get some shit in here. There we go. I think so. I don't know. The stream is cool. Thank you. I love that deodorant. Stone Stand. I never heard of that one. I gotta try that. I can't get dental for my kids right now. No one will take the insurance. Well, do you live in a red state or do you live in a blue state? See, there's a lot of gray area, K girl. There's a lot of gray area. But I guarantee you right now, K girl, if that bill goes through, if that big ugly beautiful bill goes through, I guarantee you it's going to be 10 times harder to get any kind of dental work to be approved. So I'm telling you, what's her name again? K girl? I'm telling you, honeys, that big beautiful bill, it doesn't really benefit lower and middle class. It really doesn't. Well, lower, broke class and lower class. It doesn't. Am I a baddie? Well, I think so. I have self-respect. I think so. All right, Sabrina. Yeah. So again, that big beautiful bill, not only is it going to be impacting over 11 million citizens across the United States. Am I a tranny? Yes. Yes, I'm a tranny. Not only is it going to be impacting over 11 million citizens across the United States for healthcare, also, again, it's AI technology that's the big beautiful bill that Trump is trying to pass. He's trying to improvise technology into the government. What does that mean? So, all you people over here trying to work and collect unemployment, not no more. If that bill passes, not no more. I'm telling you, AI, artificial intelligence, Trump is trying to put into the government. Everything that you're using the government on, you think right now the government's hard on you? Girls, guys, you haven't seen nothing yet. This government is just going to get worse and worse and worse. If Trump gets his way, Get your fucking racist ass out of here, you piece of shit coward. If Trump gets his way, and if this beautiful bill passes, this whole country's doomed. Are those implants? No. Okay, Mia. Thank you, sweetie. Yeah, Michaela. Are they implants? No, they're not. You're sassy. Thank you. I'm telling you, K-girl, if you get this big, beautiful bill banned, it's gonna help you out. K-girl, it's gonna help you out. You think right now trying to get insurance for your kids are hard for dental, for example? Honey, if this big, beautiful bill passes, it's gonna be 10 times harder for you to get anything done with coverage. The big, beautiful bill. It's Trump's bill that he's trying to pass right now. So while all these people out here, tripping about the riots and tripping out about the immigration crap, everybody out here, having their, attention span focus on all these different, or whatever you want to call these things, protests or whatever the shit that's going on out here. I'm telling you guys, this is done on purpose. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, wait a minute. Let me get Carlos back in here. Let me get Carlos. Carlos, come back in here, honeys. Oh, okay, Ariana, thank you. I like dinos. The dino nuggets that you find at Walmart. I'm telling you guys, that big beautiful bill that Trump is trying to pass, all these riots, all these protests that's going on, this is done on purpose to distract you guys while Trump is over here trying to pass this big beautiful bill. This is done on purpose. And a lot of you guys in here, you guys need to wake up and realize what the government's doing to you, your family, your friends, behind your back while you people are over here so focused on these damn riots and these protests. This is all done on purpose. This crap with Elon Musk, this crap that's being done with the protests, this is done on purpose to get you guys get you guys distracted while Trump tries to get this bill passed. Of course, both sides are. Of course. Of course. Of course, Carlos. Amen. Amen. Of course. World War III is about to happen. It will. If you guys let this bill pass, World War III will happen. Hi, Stormy. Am I trans? Yes. Hi, Ariana. It doesn't matter what I'm trying to do with my life, Aaron. It's not your fucking responsibility. So, yeah. What can we do about that? So, here's the thing. I'm going to lose it, right? How you saying amen and you're sinning? Well, that's my prerogative. That's my responsibility for doing what I want with my body, Davina. So, F the government, yeah. No, I just delete disrespect quiet. You want to be the next one to be booted? Let me know. Dinos? Like dinosaurs? Yeah. Well, hold on, chat. There we go. Well, like dinosaurs? Yes, I do. I wouldn't be talking if I were you, ghost boxing, over here trolling trannies on the internet. I wouldn't be talking if I were you. So, let me see. Let me get back onto these comments. There we go. Anybody else wants to bring their fucking bullshit religion in here? Let me know. When's my period? As soon as your daddy knocks me up. You want to ask another fucking transphobic question again, Jam Boy? Hi, Jesse. Oh, hi, Kermit, right? Exactly. Let me pin that, Carlos. Mm-hmm. Okay, girl, come back anytime. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'll read your Yeah, Michaela. Yeah. I'm not gonna answer. Well, if you ask a disrespectful question, then chances are it didn't go through. Oh, I'm not gonna answer that question. This ain't Pornhub. This is YouTube. I want to date a dinosaur. Well, some of those transgenders in the LGBT community think they're dinosaurs, so there we go. You know, they think they can be a full-ass woman when you can't. So a lot of those transgenders think that you can be a full-ass human adult woman. Ridiculous. Yeah. In a different class it? What? Hi. Hi, honeys. Pool stream. Oh, yes. My pool stream. Hi, ghosts. Yeah. Well, my pool stream was last month. Yeah. Damn, you guys remember the pool stream? Wow. So, for anybody that's in here that's new, I am Sabrina. Parts to my glasses? No, they're just regular glasses. I don't cuss that much, Michaela. Come on. I don't cuss that much compared to other streams that you watch. A genuine question. How is it having sandbags compared to not having him? Oh, yeah. They're nice. Having boobs, it's fun. It's nice. But it's not just fun. It's just, I wanted to be myself. And at the end of the day, I've been wanting to be a girl since I was 5, 6 years old. So throughout my whole entire life, I tried. I tried everything. But no, I get it, Davina. I get it. Yeah. Yeah. So throughout my whole entire life, I finally pulled the plug when I was 2021. I medically transitioned and I got on to estrogen and yeah. Do some push-ups to get my titties bigger. Yeah, you know, push-ups do get your boobs bigger. I don't know if you know that. But, and by the way, I don't support children transitioning medically. So, I also don't support women getting their back ends beat off by biological men wearing dresses either. How do I get the boobs? I grew them. If it was a... yes. Putting on... what? Do you like makeup? Like, oh yeah, I love makeup. Yeah. I like women's clothing, so I get it, but I don't transition. But I thought about aspects of it. Well, yeah, you know what, Jake? Honestly, to be completely honest, and this is another thing that the trans community don't talk about. Everybody in the beginning stages of transitioning, everybody was a cross-dresser. Everybody. You're going from male to female? Okay, well, you start wearing girl clothes. If you're female to male, you start wearing guy clothes. Everybody was a cross-dresser at one point if you're trans. What bathroom? Well, here's the thing, honey. Here's the thing, you trolling piece of shit, the one. Since you want to be a coward and you want to bully people, especially trannies, you transphobic garbage. Here's the thing. I'm not like Lily Tino. You know, sitting there being in women's bathrooms, taking pictures of women, you know, over here being a pedophile inside of a woman's bathroom. See, here's the thing. I do use the women's restroom. And you know why? is because I make sure women are okay with it. I'm respectful of women. How are you going to try to transition to be in the woman area of life if you're not going to respect them? A lot of women, I guarantee you, a lot of women, when you're a real transsexual with respect, most women don't give a shit about it. Most women don't care what you do as long as you respect women. So, again, I'm not like little Latino over here. I'm in a women's bathroom. Oh, look at this. Look at this girl behind me. Look at this woman behind. No, no, no. You don't do that in women's bathrooms. You don't sit there and go into a women's bathroom and take a picture. Get the fuck out of here, the one. You're a stupid, disgusting piece of shit. You need to be in prison. That's exactly what you need to be. You need to be in prison. Quit trying to act like all trannies are pedophiles and molesters. Those are only dudes wearing dresses that are the ones that's going to be a pedophile and a molester. Transsexuals, none of them. Guarantee you, you haven't seen no real transsexual that hit the news about being a molester or a pedo around kids. Guarantee that. You're disgusting. You're going to report the one? Good. Oh, if you don't like it 99, you can get the fuck out too. Same thing with you. There we go. There. Really, Jake? Well, you just gotta remember there's a lot of haters out here like King and 99. You're not no king, by the way. You're a bitch. You're a pawn. You're not no king. Michaela, can you quit asking me that question? Because I don't know what it is. So I don't know what the hell you're asking, so I'm not comfortable with answering that question. And so you saying cross-dressers are pedos? I'm saying dudes pretending to be trans, pretending. A lot of them are pedos. A lot of them are molesters. The ones that are trying to pretend. I'm not saying cross-dressers. I'm saying the pretend ones. Oh, Sophia! Hi! Hi, honeys. Yeah, I don't know who that is. Yeah, Davina. I support you. Thank you, Slay. And that's a moral correct statement, though. Being trans has nothing to do with being moral and immortal. Who says anything about talking about being immortal? That has nothing to do with what we're talking about. Hi, Ella. 8, I'm in UK. I've never heard of that. Do you... What? Elaborate a little bit more, Ella. My nails? Yes, I know I broke one of them. But yeah. Imagine being a hater on trans people. Imagine being a tranny D writer like what you're doing. I want to date a dino of 5. I don't get what you mean, fishing. I don't get what you mean. I love the color. Thank you. Hi, Rosin. Let me go back into the comments. Tuna was acting stupid right now, saying that all trans people are pedos. What an idiot. Oh, I don't know. I don't know, Ella. I love the glitter. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. See, that's another thing about my YouTube channel. I'm trying to get people to realize that not all trans people are bad. Caitlin says, let me pin her comment. So Caitlin says, Lily Tino's bathroom pit situations was completely disrespectful to the transgender. Well, so let me correct you real quick, Caitlin. You're cool as hell. I like you, Caitlin. Um, Disrespect to the transgender community. Let me respect you. I mean, let me correct you real quick. She's not trans, or she's not even a she. I don't even know why you call this person a she. It's a he. He's not part of the transgender community. He's a dude wearing dresses trying to play the trans victim card just to get away with horrendous acts. So he's not trans, by the way. And many people think transgender people were bad. I agree with you. Okay. But really, not she, he was the only issue with taking the pictures. Well, yeah, he's a pedo. Did you not understand what I said? Hold on. Hold on. I get bullied. Let me get to your question real quick, Nada. Hold on. I get bullied a lot at school. I just want friends. Get away from those people, honey. Mia, those people are bad news. Don't be hanging around with those people. Okay. So Nada said, do you not understand what I said? You're saying not all trans people are those ones that we're talking about. Is not the same as saying trans people cannot be pedo. Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. I'm just saying my purpose of my channel is to show the world not all of us trans people. See, I'm not just saying transsexuals. I'm saying trans people in general as a whole entire umbrella term. Trans people in general. Not all trans people are what the media portrays us as. See, I don't I'm not part of that part. You know, these people that's over here forcing ideologies on people. I can give a crap less if you like the fact that I'm trans. I don't care. You know, I'm not begging you, but like, please accept me, I'm trans. Please accept me, I'm trans. No, no, honeys. Everybody has a right to figure out if they want to accept you as trans or not. But here's the thing. Here's the thing about my channel. Here's the thing about me. If you don't agree the fact that somebody's trans and you don't support it, that's fine. That's completely fine. I understand that. Just like, for example, a man or a woman doesn't want to date me just because I'm trans, I'm not going to call them transphobic. That's their opinion. You cannot force somebody to accept what you are. You can't. Now, here's a difference. Here's a difference. Respect as a human being. When you sit there and you disrespect a tranny, like for example in my case, you want to sit there and talk crap about me and insult me, that is a whole different ball game. That's a whole different ball game. All right. I'm here respectfully talking to everybody, and that's what I do. I don't go on to other people's streams talking mess. I don't do that. At the end of the day, I mind my own business. If I don't like something, I leave. Simple as that. Simple as that. If you don't like it, then leave. Again, I don't care. We could be friends. If you don't support me being trans, we can be friends. I don't care. Just like, for example, I have a lot of transgender friends. I have a lot of non binary friends. It doesn't matter. We're all humans. We all need to love each other. But, all right, let's get. Where I got you. And just that you detrans someone on a basis that they committed a crime. Detrans? You talk about Lil Latino? Lil Latino was never trans, so let me correct you there. He's never trans, just like Dylan Mulvaney. So let me see. The other one is like what happens if a person's whose gender identity genuinely isn't what they were signed at birth? That's being trans. Um, like the person is a sign at birth likes children. What are you saying? They aren't trans. Well, here's the thing, Decho, that you're not understanding. You're literally not understanding the concept or the principle of the story here. Real transsexuals were not pedophiles. We're not molesters. Real transsexuals take our medical, because that's what it is. A lot of people in this community tries to disregard the fact that being trans is a medical necessity. It's a mental issue. Being trans is a mental issue. You're not normal. If you're trying to change your gender, you're not normal. It's a medical issue. You have a mental issue wrong with you when you want to be trans. You ever notice why the trans community took us off the DSM-5 because of all these transgenders, all these people in this damn community, all these wannabe trans people sitting over here telling the government, oh, whoa, I'm trans. I'm a whole ass woman. There's nothing wrong with me. There's nothing mentally wrong with me. And what happened? The government took us off the DSM-5. The government took us off the DSM-5. Being trans is a mental order. I don't give a fuck what other people say. It's a mental order. Who knows what it's from? Maybe it's chemical imbalance in the brain during embryo stages. Maybe it's chemical imbalance in your brain in total. Maybe your brain wasn't developed right, but it has to do with a mental disorder. When you get onto HRT legally through the system, through doctors, it's literally a medical transition. It's a medical transition. See, transsexuals, we know what we are. I know I'm a biological male. I know I'm a biological male. Have I ever told anybody in this channel that I was not a biological male? Oh, I'm waiting. Did Sabrina ever say anything on her channel and saying that she's not a biological male? Nope, I didn't. I know what I am. And transsexuals, real transsexuals, we know what we are, and we respect the gender that we're trying to be. That's why you don't ever see stories about transsexuals molesting or being a pedo. That's why you don't see stories about transsexuals in women's bathrooms like this dude, literally Tino. It's literally a dude pretending to be trans, playing the trans victim card, being in a Disney bathroom in Florida, taking pictures of women inside the bathroom. This dude isn't trans. Dylan Mulvaney is not trans. These are grown-ass men. Oh, Leah Thomas. Leah Thomas that swimmed in the professional swim teams. Why doesn't Leah Thomas get back those trophies to those women that he ferociously beat inside the pools? Oh, Sabrina speaking facts. Oh, Sabrina speaking facts. Why doesn't Leah Thomas give back those trophies that he has won during the swimming sports that he competed against? Women, biological women, he competed against. I'm not going to repeat it all. If you missed what I said, rewind the stream. I don't know. I'm just telling you right now, Nada, I'm not the enemy. I'm one of the few transsexuals out here that's protecting the rights of women, that's protecting the rights of having a child live their life without being medical manipulated to transitioning. So sad. So sad. Lily Tino's not trans. Quit calling him a she. Quit calling him trans. He's not a trans woman. He's a man with a fucked up hairline, more screwed up than mine. You see this? You see this hairline? Lily Tino has worse hair than I do. Lily Tino is not trans. He's a pedo. He's a molester. Well, I don't have proof, but his behavior screams pedo. He's over there telling little kids it's okay to transition on TikTok? No. Sorry. What about Jeffrey Marsh? Let me ask you guys a question. What about Jeffrey Marsh? Does anybody in here know a man named Jeffrey Marsh? Does anybody know about that name? Jeffrey Marsh? Does anybody here? Name is Matthew. Hi, Matthew. Does anybody know about that creep, Jeffrey Marsh, that talks to little kids on TikTok? You looking good today, Quentin? Thank you. Thank you, Alred. Thank you. I think that's... Did I pronounce your name right? So sad. Lily Tino is not trans. Jeffrey Marsh is that creep that's on TikTok trying to tell little kids, children, not to tell their parents that they want to come out to be trans, gay, lesbian, bisexual, asexual. This creep, I don't know how in hell he's... Bitch, don't get me started on Jeffrey Marsh. Don't get me started on Jeffrey Marsh, honeys. How is this dude on the street? How in the hell does he still have a TikTok channel? I go on TikTok and I get my streams, I get my videos in trouble because I tell the truth. And this dude, Jeffrey Marsh, is sitting there talking to little kids on TikTok. Yes, you don't need to tell your parents that you want to be gay. You don't need to tell your parents that you want to turn yourself into a girl. See, all you have to do is just talk to me, message me, and I'll talk to you back. That's what Jeffrey Marsh does. You don't believe me? You don't believe me? Go on TikTok. Go on Google. Go on Google. Type in Jeffrey Marsh. He claims to be part of this community. He's not. He's a pedo. He's a molester. Lily Tino, that man that pretends to be trans, that's over there taking photos inside the women's bathroom in Florida, right there in the Disney in Florida. He's not trans. He's a man. Stop calling him a she. Stop calling him trans. He's not trans. He's not trans. He is not trans. So, Nada, Disho Nada, can you speak non-woke language? I don't understand your woke language. So, Nada saying, Sabrina, can you... So, you're saying that being trans is a moral position. What do you mean moral position? Again, I don't understand woke language. Because it sounds like right now you're a leftist. That's really what it sounds like. It sounds like you're somebody that's on the far left right now. I can't quite understand how someone who believes they are a woman isn't trans because of a crime to commit. What criteria? What's the criteria for being trans? So, Nada, let me ask you a question. So, you're standing up for Lily Tino. Let me ask you, so since you want to start trolling me right now, I'm going to start trolling you back. So, Nada, do you support Lily Tino? Yeah, Rain. Yeah. And also, too, by the way, Nada, for your question that you asked earlier, if you can, retype that into a non-woke language that I can understand. Happy Pride? What's so happy about it? Our trans community is getting destroyed by men wearing dresses. Well, I'm asking you, you know who Lily Tino is, because if you didn't, you wouldn't be making that comment. I don't get how it can be an arbitrator who's trans or not. It's simple. A dude wearing a dress, He's not trans. That mouse went. Okay, Michaela. Thank you for stopping by, honeys. He's not trans, by the way. Okay, so I know you know who Dylan Mulvaney is. So I'm gonna start trolling you back right now. I live in America, so I'm gonna start trolling you back. Do you think Dylan Mulvaney's trans? Because I know he isn't. And you know why I have every right to speak about it? Because I am trans. I've been trans, well, let's just say I've been transitioning for almost 2 decades. So I'm one of the OGs. So, Dylan Mulvaney, do you find him to be trans? Because I don't. There's a lot of videos that you can find on Google literally showing him, there's proof on Google of him literally on interviews telling, you know, interviewers, telling people on the internet that he's going to do anything to get famous. So, oh, okay, Nada. So, I want to hear why, Nada, I want to hear what's your reasoning why you think that Dylan Mulvaney's trans? Because the last time I checked, a real transsexual doesn't disrespect women. You want to see how he disrespects women? You want him, you want me to put on a show, Nada? You want me to put on a physical little display of how he disrespects women? You want me to do it? Because I can show you. I can literally show you right now. I could put this tripod up and I can show you how he disrespects women and he disrespects transsexual women. And not just transsexual women, but Dylan Mulvaney disrespects trans women in general. Want me to show you how he does it? Who here wants me to show how Dylan Mulvaney isn't trans and he's a disrespect to the trans community that he claims to be a part of? So, what are you trying to say, Nada? Are you trying to say that me being trans myself, I don't have a right to believe who is trans and who isn't? Honey, I've been in this community for almost 20 years. So, I think I have an eye to see who's trans and who isn't. You know, how am I supposed to describe your question? How am I supposed to do your answer when you don't even know who these people are? You know, it doesn't make any sense. At the end of the day, look, honey, look, Nada, look. At the end of the day, men wearing dresses. Okay. Let me give you another example, Nada. Let me give you another example. You're gonna take a dude that pretends to be trans, call themselves a trans woman, right? You want me to show you what a real transsexual does? I'm gonna show you what a real transsexual does. Hold on here. I'm gonna show you what a real transsexual does. Okay? I'm gonna show you what a real transsexual does, okay? So, you see this, Nada? I want you to see. Do you see this? Do you see this, Nada? Let me get the camera backwards so you guys can see what I'm talking about here. You see this, Nada? You know what this is, right? You know what this is because you're trying to say that I shouldn't have a right to dictate who I think is trans or not, correct? That's what your statement is, right? That's what your whole entire argument, that's what your whole statement is, right? You're trying to say that Sabrina, which is a transsexual woman, has no right to have her own opinion to dictate who is trans. So, what are you trying to say? I want to see what you're trying to say here before I go on with this. Because I have a lot more to come on here. I got a lot more to continue here. HRT? Yes. Yes. HRT. And so, while Nada's typing, I'm going to tell you guys something else. A lot of these dudes that pretend to be trans basically are dudes wearing dresses, calling themselves a trans woman. They're not trans. At the end of the day, you know what they do? You know what they do, honeys? They take estrogen in a pill form. Most of them, not all, but most of them take estrogen in a pill form. And you know why they take estrogen in a pill form? Just to get your skin soft. Just so your skin looks more similar to a transsexual woman being soft, right? And then at the end of the day, they go on social media and call themselves a trans woman. And that's it. They don't live their life as a woman. They don't go through the struggles as a woman. Transsexual women do. I get catcalled. I get harassed by men. I get harassed by men on the daily. I go in public. I have men that come up to me all the time to hit on me. You know, at the end of the day, they take a little tiny bit of estrogen. Tiny bit of estrogen. Not all of them, too. Let me correct this. Not all these so-and-so called trans women do this. These dudes pretending to be trans. A lot of them don't even take hormones. They just go on a diet, slim their tummy down, put in some fake tits. You want me to show you what they put into their bras? All right, hold on. Let me see if I have it. I'm going to show you what these trans women put into their bras because they don't want to take HRT. Let me see. I know I have them around here somewhere. Well, maybe I don't. Well, I guess I ain't showing that right now. But a lot of these so-and-so called trans women, they're literally dudes that go onto a diet, shave their underarms. Well, not all of them. Shave. Call themselves a woman. Oh, and then plus they put silicone pads inside their bras and they use duct tape or something to put their boobs together. Let me see. I'm not saying that you don't have a right. I'm asking can you decipher between trans and a fake? It's easy. Again, you be you're in this transition for almost 20 years. Again, it's easy to distinguish. It's easy to tell who's fake. It's easy. Like for example, right? You're gonna take a gay guy versus a straight guy, right? Well, I'm gay. I take dick. I'm a biological male, so technically I'm gay. So, okay, so it's the same philosophy. Okay, so you're gonna take a straight dude versus a gay dude, like, yes, honeys, yes. Kind of the same philosophy. Like, he's gay. And then you got the ones that are versatile, you got the ones that are bisexual, you got the tops, you got the bottoms. It's easy to tell who's fake being trans and who's really trans. Their body, their bone structure, their fat distribution, like their mannerism, their lifestyle. There's multiple. There's tons. There's tons of red flags that would tell you if this person's really trans or not. And again, like I'm saying, I came from the generation where if you're a trans woman, you're a trans woman. You're not one of those trans women that's so proud to show off your boy pictures, making your trans identity your lifestyle. No, no. When I first came out, yeah, I was like, oh, this is how I look like as a boy. That was in the beginning. But then I grew the fuck up. And then at the end of the day, a real transsexual person is not happy about their past. They're not happy. Being a real transsexual, you're doing a medical transition to change your body to try to get away from your past. So, and then Nada says, and fakers on the basis that they are bad people. Well, again, I'm not saying that all trans people are pedos. I said this before, and I'll say it again. I'm not saying all of them are molesters or pedos or act weird like that. But a good majority of these dudes that dress in women's clothing pretending to be trans, they're not good. They're not the ones that you think they are. These people, no. These people are bad. You think that being trans requires one not to be a sexual predator? Well, you kind of just answered your question there. Like, why would you want to be trans and become a sexual predator? That's disgusting. Nobody wants to be a sexual predator. And at the end of the day, if you're a sexual predator, you need to be arrested. You need to be locked up and put in prison. Simple as that. Again, these dudes that are pretending to be trans in the community, they're having sexual predator behavior, molester behavior, and these people need to be put in prison. Just like Lou Latino. And Pikachu, yeah. About how much somebody passes, passability has a lot to do with trans. See, again, you're not understanding the concept. Passability is just one of the things. How are you going to call yourself a trans woman when you don't even commit to a transition? How are you going to do that? You're going to call yourself a woman, which you would never be a woman. You can take all the hormones you want. You could take all the pills you want, all the hormones you want. It's not a miracle. Well, it is it is to a point because it does help us. But you think that taking hormones is a whole entire cure that turns you into a full-ass female? No, it's not. Passability is only one of the aspects. Now, again, falling back onto the previous statement about men putting on dresses, pretending to be trans, you can tell who puts in work. You can tell who puts in work on transitioning. You can tell who puts in hormones. You can tell who does a medical transition. To me, and trust me, I'm not the only one. There's a lot of trans people that will say the same thing. If you're not doing a medical transition, stop calling yourself trans. Transition. You're transitioning from male to female, female to male. What do you think transitioning means? That means changing. What are you changing if you're not putting hormones inside your system? It's just a cross-dresser. That's all it is. Now, again, am I saying that all cross-dressers are that and that? No. I was a cross-dresser at one point. So you're going to call me one of those names? You're going to assume and you're going to say that I'm one of those people that's SA's people and that's a PEDO, that's a molest. No, not all of them are. I'm saying a good majority of the ones that pretend. See, that's where you're not understanding the concept. The ones that you hear about, a lot of them are pretending to be trans. Pretending. You know why they pretend to do it? Is because they're sick in the head. They're trying to use the trans victim card to escape from legal trouble. I just don't get what are you not understanding here? I really don't get it. Yeah. All right. But yeah, I don't care. At the end of the day, Nada's cool still. I think Nada's cool. But yeah. I'm just saying, honeys. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to sit there and bash a whole bunch of people. At the end of the day, I have respect for anybody. I don't care if you're transgender. I don't care if you're a crossdresser. I was a crossdresser at one point. So what does that make me? You know, I was a crossdresser. So, to other people's comments, that means supposedly I was all those kind of bad things. No, I wasn't. I was a crossdresser trying to figure out my way in life. I went from being a man, living my life as a man, to trying to change my life into living my life as a woman. So everybody that's a trans woman, trans man, everybody at one point was a crossdresser if you really technically want to think about it like that. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, I don't know, honeys. Oh my god, I wonder if we should play some Call of Duty. I don't have PlayStation Plus, but I can still stream PlayStation. But at the end of the day, like I'm saying, a lot of people in the community think that I'm against everybody that's in the community. No, I'm not. I'm not against everybody in the community. I'm only against the people who force ideologies. I'm only, well, I'm not even against. I just don't agree with it. Simple as that. And I have every right not to agree with it. I just don't agree with the people who force ideology. I don't agree with the people who pretend. Actually, and not just not agree. I don't have respect for people who pretend to be trans, like Lily Tino. I just don't have respect for people like that because these people make a bad reputation for our community. Simple as that. I respect everybody. I respect everybody to a point where, you're going to sit there and try to put our community in cahoots. No. You too, Nada. Just stop by anytime, honeys. Damn, I think we need to do a Call of Duty stream. Okay, is anybody still here? Anybody still here up in this biatch? Oh no, girl, I don't have that. Respect everyone, honeys. Respect goes a long ways. Okay. I need to get PlayStation Plus for real. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out if I want to do PlayStation, but you know what? Maybe I might just go to bed right now, honestly, because it's already getting late. I'm still here. Yes, Mia and bunnies. But yeah, I don't know. Yes. All right, chat. I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out Call of Duty stream or probably just go to bed because I don't even have PlayStation Plus. So if I play Call of Duty, it's gonna have to be against the computer. It's 3 a.m. the witching hour, honey bunnies. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, babies. Well, we're gonna be calling it a night. Night, night. Keep your butthole tight. I'm just kidding. Okay, fine. Who wants to see one match of Call of Booty? Exactly, Sophia. Who wants to see one match of Call of Booty? I can stream it. I'm saying one match of Call of Booty. Okay, so give me a minute. Let me get change. And okay, let me get change real quick and I'll put on Call of Duty, okay? All right, we'll be back. Stay tuned. Come back onto the channel in exactly 2 minutes. Okay? All right. Bye, babies. Love you.